I'm at Vidal, and good to see you again. I'm here to talk about 10 signs of spiritual growth. Now, many times I've been doing some of my work and I've come across different people who want to get on the path or they start their own journey, but they're unsure whether they're actually going in the right direction or what will be the telltale signs of spiritual growth. Well, basically, I'm trying to put together a rough 10 pointer guide, if that's the best way to put it. Um, with this, I hope it bears relevance to various people that have asked me certain questions, and would ring true with those who are already on the path but are not too sure. If they're not, again, if you're not too sure, just drop me an email, and I'd see what I can find out or see how I can work with yourselves to find some direction and see if what you've seen or what you felt predominantly is where you're going. Basically, okay, let me start with number one. I want to start with sleeping patterns. Now, your sleeping patterns will change. Now, your to degree it could increase, could decrease, but either way, your patterns will change and your focus will become more aware. So therefore, your body will change as well, as in it will adjust to the new sleeping pattern. This means that you'll have a lot more energy, you'll have a lot more focus and understanding of where you're going. Number two, you will start sensing feelings. Your body will start sensing things. You'd have cooling sensation around the head part of your head, the crown chakra part, which is here. Also, your moods will you have a bit of mood swings as well, and you start feeling a little some shivers. Not violent shivers, but shivers in order to show you that you're going in the right direction. These shivers indicate that your body and your spirit is coming into alignment. That's what it is. I call it the alignment process. These signs are just telltale signs that show you that your body and your spirit is aligning. Number three is your emotions will change. Again, this is around your heart chakra, which is obviously where your heart is. That's what's called heart chakra. This will be more again an emotional change. Emotions will begin to run high. So don't get too upset when you start being quite tearful. You will, for myself, I've got a lot of really emotional. I'm a sensitive guy in a way, but predominantly, you will start changing emotionally. Okay, it's just again your body and your spirit coming into alignment. Um, Number four is you be visiting old senses. Now, let me make this quite clear. Old senses is dealing with issues from the past. Okay, fears, hopes, dreams, and stuff. You start thinking about the changes and what you wanted to really achieve when you were younger. People call this a midlife crisis to a degree, but in some ways it's not so vast. Okay, it's just that you'll be dealing with emotional stuff. So if when you were younger you was quite supportive of people and you felt like you was a doormat, and then we go to the far degree. If you felt that you was like a doormat, you would start looking at that, and that's when you see people change from when they were younger, from when they were young to when they're older. You know, they become probably harder, tougher, in some cases more ruthless. Again, it's to try and find the equilibrium, the balance within them both. Number five is your eating habits will change, which is a good thing because it's about dealing with you eating healthier, because your body again is getting used to a shift, and this shift is such a big shift. Depends how spiritual you are. So within that, your eating habits will get better, so you'll be eating healthier. If you're a vegetarian, then it's all good in it, but it doesn't mean you're vegetarian healthy. But what I'm trying to say is that emotionally and your eating patterns will change. So you would eat not so much of the processed stuff. You would want to eat the pure stuff, like the proper chicken, proper meats. So it's not packaged food, if that makes sense. The next one is number six. You become more sensitive to smells. You feel humming vibrations around your ears, Also, this is a sign of spirit getting close to you, or your guide stepping closer to you. This is predominantly really important as well, because again, this is when I move on to number, I think it's number 9. I'll explain to you in a minute about that. But your spirit will get your body will pick up a lot more signs about the things around you. So your spirit will become to be stronger to that degree. Number 7, you would have more compassion and see the world through compassionate eyes. And this is where you see a lot of people start changing and being a bit more compassionate to people around them, and more loving. This is I call it the creator love. It's where you start seeing things through the creator's eyes. Even appreciating like the little things like the weather, the sun, the moon, the flowers, the birds, the trees and stuff like that. You find you start going out a lot more than if you're cooped up inside. Okay, my next one I want to speak about is number 8, which you would go through is a big profound change. This is where your emotions really, you step forward. It feels like you make it for big mood swings, okay? But don't be too afraid. Again, there are other light workers or people out there that can support you and help you. I mean, drop me an email or have a look at my website. Equally, you know, there'll be updates and on YouTube as well, and various other people, spiritual churches that can guide you in the right direction. But don't be afraid about your shift, because you're not alone in what you do. Even you think you're alone, but there's no one around you. Spirit or the creator is always there supporting you, and will do. All you need to do is just ask. Moving on from there, I'm going to number 9. Number 9 is you start seeing important signs, I call them. The signs, when I say signs, they're out, big signs will be directed to you, could be self-specific signs, okay? If you're working on a project, that's when you start getting a bit more aware, and you start seeing, for example, you may dream about stuff, become clear, and be so direct. People will be telling you stuff that'll be so direct, and you go, oh, okay, that makes sense. That's again spirit talking for other people. That means your ears are opening up and your sight is opening up spiritually. And the last one, number 10, coincidence. Now, some people believe in coincidence. I don't personally do. I think everything happens for a reason. Personally, that's what I feel. So within that, you're going to come across a lot more of those things happening. Coincidences, meeting people along your path that can that basically you say, okay, for example, if you're trying to work on something spiritual, you want to go to the coast, for example, and you have no means to get there, and then someone may say to you, oh, do you may pass it in conversation and say, oh, I'm going down to, I don't know, Glastonbury or to the coast, and said, well, I'll come with you. They're coincidence. People may be going in that direction. You may come across a friend who says that a friend lives down by the coast, and with that, that's when coincidence come up in order to help you with your spiritual growth. That's when you need it. If it doesn't happen straight away, don't worry, because you may not need it at that time. But just keep that in your mind. But basically, I hope this has helped. Again, drop us an email if you need guidance and support. But predominantly, what I want to say is that, speaking on behalf of the creator, you're not alone, and my guides are always speaking through me, and in some degree I trust them most than I trust them more than a lot of people, because they've never let me down. So trust in your senses, trust in yourself, and remember, you're not alone. Okay, speak to you soon. God bless. Love and light.